This question is from Google. So you're given a list of string with timestamp for the input. So you want to check whether or not the string appear within the 60 seconds. So if it appears, drop the current one, and also return a string. So for the follow-up, I will talk about this later. But I'm going to have a rule map. Key is going to be a word. Value is going to be a timestamp. It has to be a list of string. So, and then also have a static variable to represent the 60 seconds. So this is my print, okay, and this is my process string. I will add the every single word and then timestamp into my map. So if the word is in the map, I will do the conditional check, but I'm currently skipping this. I'm jumping over to here. So if a word is not in the map, basically is initialize my list of long, and then I will add the current timestamp with the word into the map. So this is the initialization, and if this is repeating, the word is repeating in a word map, I take out whatever I have in my current map, list long, and I traverse. For every single timestamp, sorry, the current timestamp, I'm comparing with the input timestamp. If this is less than equal to the window, the 60 seconds window, I'm not going to add into my map. I'm literally return no. Otherwise, I'm adding to the map. So in this situation, just apple and then 1. So I would comes into list else statement, and then if I do apple 3, then I will come into here, and then I pull the current peer I have, which is this one. The time is going to be 1 only, and I traverse, and so the input timestamp is 3 minus 1, less than equal to time Windows time frame, right? So I return no. So that's why I'm not adding this into the map. But what happens if my timestamp is like 70, and it has to be apple, okay? So I will traverse, and it is not less than equal to the time frame. I'm adding into the time frame. So this will be the record in the map. Alright, so the follow-up. So the follow-up is actually a contradiction of the first one. You will have to do some manipulation. So if duplicates are detected, so dropping the current one, I mean instead of dropping the current one, we want to drop all of the occurrence within the 60 seconds. But it doesn't specify which 60 seconds window. So for example, apple 1, and I have the apple 3, apple, and then 62. Like just for example, this is in the same window, same 60 seconds window. So I shouldn't keep any one of it. I should not keep neither the first one, no, this one, and I should not keep this one as well, because this is still less than 60 seconds. So at the end, I'm dropping everything. But in order to know that in order to know how many apples are going to drop, we cannot do it while in process. We need to do while we are printing. So when we print, we want to know which one is getting dropped, right? So you should have a list pre-processed first, right? But what happens if we have this scenario? So 1 for the first apple, 62 for the second apple, and 999, for the third apple. So you will have to encounter this. Okay, this is now within 60 seconds. So I'm going to keep both, and this is now within the 60 seconds. I'm going to keep both as well. but don't add duplicate, you know, don't add twice for the 62. But again, it doesn't matter. So let me, this is my solution. I didn't actually run it, but let me just go through it. So parser string, I would just add every single word with its timestamp in the map. So I'm not traversing this, like, because it's kind of pointless. And in order to get current unique string is a print. So when I do the print, this is wrong. Has to be clone. And also I need to reinitialize my my map. So I will do this. Clone map that put the entry.key. Forgot to finish this at the end. Okay, so I'm going to clone my current world map. So this is a deep copy and traverse, and initialize my num overlap timestamp, and also this is the current timestamp in the map. So if the size is equal to 1, like literally, like I should, you know, return this back to the user, right? So I'm just reassign, and probably this is better. So I reassign the num overlap, and I'm going to wait. Why it's not? Okay, I reassign to num overlap. Oh, I see. Yeah, num overlap to the word, and if this is greater than 1, it's going to be here. I traverse this loop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the current one, subtract the previous one. So 162, like just for example. Okay, this is greater than the time frame 60 seconds. So num overlap is going to add 1 into. I'm going to add the num overlap. 1 into num overlap. All right, so now consider 62. You shouldn't add the I. Right, this is not working. If I is equal to the timestamp size -1, that is represent the last one, and also the current one minus the previous one is greater than the 60 seconds. Then you add a current one, because this could be happen, right? You add 1, and later on 62 and 100, this is not greater than 60, right? So you don't want to add both, right? But what happens if this is 130, right? You add 1, you add 62 over here, and 130 you add in right here. So at the end, all of the timestamp will get added into num overlap, and then you will update your clone map, and then you'll return a clone map for the key set. And I should change this to tree set, trip map. The reason why I need to do trip map is because the user might need to read it in alphabetic order. So this might be the solution. I mean, everything is made up. Like this is not a question I got in the interview. So I'm just using whatever I found online and then explain. So yeah, that's it. All right, see you.